I need my 2, I average 8. I got 6. I need my 8. So it's kind of a weird thing. If you find a group with a team that everybody got paid already, that's when you see a good team. That's why we got to have Oakland with the Warriors. Everybody had already paid.
Yeah, that's another conversation that we can have another too. Because since the Warriors left Oakland, it felt like the Warriors lost their coaching. And when you walk into the Chase Center, we love it. We appreciate everybody there. But when they were in Oakland, I knew the security guards. You know what I mean? It was never a time where I was standing outside and couldn't get into the players' interest. I couldn't get to the arena because people were Oakland. So shout out to everybody at the Chase Center, but we are really missing that culture of what we had. We were in Oakland versus what's at the Chase Center now.
When y'all played in Oakland, the vibe was way different. Like, I felt like we could win when we came to Chase Center. When you played in Oakland.
Hold on. Rewind that. What you mean you felt like you could win?
Like, the vibe ain't the same. Like, we used to come to Oakland, especially when that run first started with Stephen Clay, Mark Jackson, that whole era. You knew you were losing when you came here. The crowd was too much. Like, they had gone 15-point run so easy. The crowd was too much. They got some chase in.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. Along with Grant Hill and Brent Merrick and our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. We'll see the Oklahoma City Thunder facing the Cleveland Cavaliers. Now here's Hunter. Pass to MP. Down low. Here's Garland.
I'm going to give you this designer bag if you can prove to me that you know your finances.
Let's do it.
How many subscriptions do you have? Probably just Netflix and
MP right side.
All right, it's saying you have 13 subscriptions, which is costing around $270 a month.
Over MP.
It shows you all your expenses are in place, and it can even help you create a budget, which I think you need.
Okay.
Don't worry about those 13 subscriptions you didn't know you had. You can cancel the ones you don't want right through the app, and it can even help you try and get refunds.
And there's the lob. And the big finish by Holmgren.
And timing like this will serve Holmgren well, leaping at the exact right moment for the alley-oop.
Pass to Mitchell. To the middle. And the shot is good by Garland.
Hey, take it right to the defense. Not a bad way to start this game.
And it's Porter with the ball for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Great key that time from MP. Almost 2 minutes into the first here. To the inside. Out to Garland. Mobley outside. Inside. Here's MP. Counted. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Well, MP goes through the defense for the score. Wow.
Porter from outside. And it's MP with the rebound. Mobley outside. Pass to Mitchell. For 3. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Porter looks it over. Here's Gilgeous Alexander. Checked by Mitchell. MP outside. Now Hartenstein.
So we was having a conversation, I asked him, because sports
Williams from long range.
so things have to be
MP with the
mutual.
rebound.
Are we heading towards super equivalent to where, like, I look back at whole games of things when we were Jordan, and all of a sudden it was maybe a little flashy there. The apparel wasn't the same. So I feel like
Garland, no good.
sports is moving to that. Just like we're going to be big and the team is going to be worth it, but we don't care about the
That
championship.
one's good.
You know, the championship don't necessarily make you valuable.
Sometimes you know the contact is coming. MP not shying away at all.
In the Super Bowl since I was elementary school. It's almost
by
5 years
MP.
business in sports.
Here's Hunter.
It's an offensive
And
man.
blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Here's MP. And that goes the assist by Gilgeous Alexander.
Yeah, strong transition play is something MP will need to be consistently capable of in this league.
Y'all playing the Raiders fans? Y'all respect. Y'all move different than Cowboys fans. Cowboys fans, they go out there.
There's the three. Man, that one's good. Mitchell for three.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of run.
On a team, only thing that is the same, man. All of
To the paint. Here's Hartenstein.
Unless you got
And he buries his first look.
One thing that no team loves is a young, selfish player. Clearly, that's not who MP is.
And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments.
You can do that same guy too. Yeah, for sure.
The Cavs trailing.
Switch to TurboTax and file free in the app if you didn't use us last year. Just file with TurboTax Do It Yourself by February 28th. Download
That's
now.
his first foul of the game.
Whether it's family, friends, or significant others, relationships aren't always easy.
Unable to get the ball in bounds, and they got called for a 5-second violation.
No matter the situation, our trusted advisors are here to help you navigate these relationships while staying true to your most authentic
56
self.
seconds left in the first
They'll
quarter of the
provide
game.
unbiased insights and thoughtful guidance so you can build
Pass to
stronger
Holmgren.
bonds with
From deep,
infinite
nails it
building
from beyond the arc.
with 2,000 advisors in our
Holmgren got 5
covering a
now.
wide range of backgrounds.
This is too easy for home. Man, is he fun to watch operate off the catch.
Receive
here's MP.
personalized, trustworthy insights and frequent understanding. It's easy to connect with the advisor anytime, anywhere, with the key. Feel confident in your journey by speaking to the relationship advisor today. Your first 5 minutes are just $1.
And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Hey, what's going on? DJ Wilson, Club 520.
Outside quarter.
Club 520, your road partner.
Out to the wing.
Y'all sponsored by Road, the
Outside
family,
Gilgeous-Alexander.
supporters, and what they got
To the
going on over
inside.
there. Man, listen, man,
Pass
you
to
trying to get right
Hartenstein.
your business, you gotta go and
Under
tap
the
into
shot.
the Road Spark.
And it's
First of all,
good.
they're going on so
Fought
they can
through
make sure they can
contact.
subscribe to
Hit
this.
the
They can see
shot
something
and
to sell
will
for.
go
You
to the
got
line.
professionals to make sure that you can actually use
He's
the
getting his
pocket
first
before you
free
tap
throw
in.
attempt of the
And
game
you
here.
can tell them how it goes.
Yeah, this is
And
a
that one
prescription
falls for
based
Hartenstein.
medication only. So once you get it, man, it takes 15 minutes to kick in. And once you're ready to go, you're ready to go, man.
Most definitely,
And
this
a
was
deep
all
three
right
from
there.
Garland.
Don't say you can make 15 minutes
Oh,
on
and the
average.
release was
And listen,
before the
you can do
buzzer,
whatever you want
but
to.
it's
You
off
can do
target.
36 errors between
And
the spin
so
the block.
it's the Oklahoma City Thunder closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead.
$15 off your next purchase at road.co/club520.
Compound drugs are permitted to be
And
prescribed
for those of
under
you
the law.
just tuning
But our
in,
FDS
second
group will
quarter
not
action
undergo
is where
FDS
we
testing.
are.
Effectiveness or
And for the Thunder
effectiveness
guys, what
for
jumps out to you
information,
stat-wise?
go to road.co/safety.
Well, you have to credit their effort on the defensive end. It set the tone for this contest.
That defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
Pass to
I'll be
Hartenstein.
back, man.
5 to shoot.
That's
The rebound by MP.
the
The Cavaliers trail by 7.
Listen, that's something like, man. They respond to the building, especially they ain't even
Foul
get
called on
somebody
MP.
already.
That's his first foul.
I want to know the shit. I want to know the shit, man. I love the team, man.
And so it's Cleveland with it. Here's Mitchell. A strong move by Mitchell inside.
And standing just 6'1", amazing how effective Mitchell is attacking the paint.
On the wing, Porter. And then Porter with the dunk.
To my far left, my dog, Bishop B. Hen out the Pearlies. How you what, nasty?
Cool, and they actually got one of my guys on here, man. So I'm excited for this one for sure.
Hey, boys, we deserve. So I wanted to make sure we highlight our coaching during All-Star Weekend. Y'all allowed us to do that, so we appreciate that. So that's all Coach Mitchell necessary. That's all tied in for sure. To my far left, my dog, Bishop B. Hen out the Pearlies. How you what, nasty?
Cool, and they actually got one of my guys on here, man. So I'm excited for this one for sure.
Hey, man, we never thought that Silver would be here. One of my favorite backcourts, man.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
What you love about Mitchell, he plays with energy, explosiveness, and courage.
And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Thunder.
Well, great play down low. I mean, you expect the defense to adjust, collapse maybe, but that should open up things on the perimeter later in the game.
That free throw is good for Mitchell. Both free throws good for Mitchell. Here's MP. He has 6.
Reeves, 32 points, 7 assists.
Kick out to
Have a little
Williams.
fun with his elder statesman after the game.
Inside. Here's Hartenstein. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. Hartenstein's got 7.
Reeves, 32 points, 7
Solid
assists. Have a
facilitator.
little fun with his elder
Defense
statesman
thinks
after the
that
game.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is going to shoot, not pass.
And that's a foul called on Isaiah Hartenstein. That's foul number 2 for him. A minute and a half gone in the second quarter. On the wing, MP. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Pass to Holmgren. Lets the 3 fly. They get it again. Hartenstein. Good D by Mobley. Cavaliers trail by 7. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. The Thunder with the rebound. Outside, Williams. Outside, Porter. Pass to Holmgren. Oh, got a piece of it. MP scanning the floor. MP packs it home.
And he's got the space. MP will not hesitate to throw it down.
And here's MP from outside. Sends it home from three-point land. He's got 9.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Oh, the young fella finds a way. MP using the pump fake to perfection.
And he makes the first. And so he makes both from the line.
One of those guys who came into the league with great expectations. MP has met those and then some.
Porter with it. He's picked up by Garland. The Cavaliers trail by 6. 1:46 left in the first half. Mobley outside. Back to Garland. Shot clock at 6. Good on the bucket.
And Garland is so small that if there's a little bit of room, he's going to find a sliver.
Down low. Pass to Holmgren. Here's Porter. Hartenstein with it. Kicks it out to MP. Oklahoma City's got to hurry. They got to get up a shot. Here's Williams. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Here's MP. He has 6. Oh, look at MP doing his thing down there.
And that's what happens when you let MP get positioning inside.
Pass to Williams. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Porter. And Oklahoma City leads by 5.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
Nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It makes you move around just a little bit faster to get open spots.
MP with it. Give him 8 points now. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. There's 21 seconds left in the first half. Here's Porter. Out to the right wing. Pass to Holmgren. Off target from three-point range. Outside Garland. Up and over Porter. It's good! It's good at the buzzer! Wow!
Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
Yeah, it's almost like he's playing with the wristwatch there. He knew the time, he executed.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Oh, Holmgren, the touch from range.
A superb three-point threat. When Holmgren is knocking down triples, he's hard to contain.
Now here's MP. Shot clock at 5. Whoop, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over. Outside Porter. Pass to Holmgren. Fires from deep. Oh, the Thunder, another three.
And there's nowhere on the floor where Holmgren can't do damage. He's put a ton of pressure on the D with his jump shot.
The three from Mitchell. Yes, and a nice assist from Garland. Mitchell's got 10 points.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Pass to Garland. Hunter on the wing. Outside Garland. Back to Hunter. And finished off by Hunter.
Nice roll from Hunter. Good feel on that one.
MP with it. He's picked up by Garland. The three from Holmgren. Mobley grabs the board.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
And the foul called on MP. That'll be a second foul of the game. Now Garland. He's got 6. It's another three for Cleveland.
They're making smart adjustments, setting guys up for success.
The possession's just way more efficient, I think, here tonight. Taking smarter, better shots, moving the ball around. That's helped them to get back in the ball game.
Thunder with a lead. Pass to Holmgren. Outside Porter. Back to Holmgren. 6 on the shot clock. And the big finish by Holmgren.
Yeah, the defense making it way too easy for Holmgren. Gotta push him farther out than this.
Mobley outside. Garland for 3. Hartenstein pulls it in. Thunder leading by 3. Beyond the arc. Oh, MP buries the triple.
That's a smooth long-range bomb from MP, building even more confidence behind that line.
Outside Garland. MP up top. Back to Garland. Second chance effort. MP outside. MP is doubled. Fires the 3. And Darius Garland, good for 3. Garland's got 6 in the quarter.
Now, Garland started the game at 6'1", but the way he's playing now, he's got to be feeling 7 feet tall.
Pass to Holmgren. Stolen by Mobley. Here's the break. Oh, leaving no doubt on the break. Mitchell.
So you may bring this stat to your next big debate. Michael Jordan, LeBron, the only players in NBA history with 30-point games in turning 40 years young. He's done something that has rarely been done in all of sports here.
Hits the technical free throw.
Exactly.
In that 2018 draft, you think about those names: Doncic, Jaren Jackson Jr., and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
It's his first trip to the line. And the first one at the line is good. And both free throws good for MP.
I mean, how much promise do you see in MP? This young player has so many physical tools that are already there. Now he just has to keep improving.
From outside the arc. Oh, a nice shot from the corner. MP.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
Here's Mobley. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It's going to go on Chet Holmgren. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
What a performance for beyond.
Was mad, that's because LeBron is committed to this organization. And when you have for happy LeBron, let me show you what happened. Again, this is on the night of a back-to-back. This is a 40-year-old LeBron, a team that probably got in at 3 o'clock in the morning. He probably went to bed at 4 o'clock in the morning. And watch what he does. Right after my JJ Redick, a great team that's been playing well before the Trailblazers. 7-2. Cleveland, okay, one of the best shot blockers in the game, no problem. You'll fade away by Braun. Then here it is. He's trying to headhunt me because I'm old. No, I'm going to get down. I'm going to slide these puppies on you, Anthony Simons, at 25 years of age. And watch how he get in his defensive stance. Force the turnover. Going the other way. LeBron James, when he's happy.
Well, Hunter doing all he can right now to explore areas on the floor where he can score.
Here's MP. Pass to Holmgren. Again, Oklahoma City.
And kind of par for the course here, right? Coming through with a solid offensive game to help them get this lead.
And so it's MP making things happen for
Oklahoma City.
11 points in the quarter. He's on fire.
LeBron knows that it is going to take down the stretch park. It's fine. You don't stay at the LED. You can hang on back here. I want to bring in our senior writer, Brian Windhorst, into this conversation because LeBron has recovered LeBron for over 2 decades, Brian. If anything, what just surprises you about LeBron at 40?
Outside Hunter.
That he can get up for a game in mid-February on Thursday night in Portland. Because, look, I don't want to understate this.
And here's MP.
It was a Thursday game in February. This is an important game for the Lakers, okay? They just lost to the Jazz and the Hornets. Tomorrow, I believe on ABC, they are playing the Nuggets, who are beating them 12 out of 13 times. That makes this game important for the Lakers. And Luka Doncic is sitting out because he's still recovering from the calf injury. So LeBron, who played 38 minutes on Wednesday night, and the last 15 minutes of that game did not come out in the end of the third and fourth quarter, comes through with a 40-point game when the Lakers need it, and they get a victory over a team, yes, does have a good record, but he won 6 straight games at home. And Luka, I want to take a step back and tell you that since he turned 40 on December 30th, he's played 22 games. The Lakers have won 14 of them. He is averaging 26, 8, and 9 on 54% shooting since his 40th birthday. Yes, two 20-point games, also 2 triple-doubles. the way this guy's playing right now and how bad he could be.
Is he sweating more or less than Marcus right now?
Every time I come in the studio, I got to turn the AC up.
We'll work on it for you, big fella. You remember how I said there was one 40-point game ever by a 40-year-old outside of LeBron? It was 22 years ago to the day. 40-year-old Michael Jordan went for 43 games. Yes, it is. Against the Nets. Washington won that game 89-86. And then LeBron did it 21 years, 364 days later. Coast to coast. So we start in Milwaukee, where Giannis, well, on minutes restriction, he did make his return after missing 6 games with a calf strain. He dropped 23 points in a comeback win over the Clippers. Mr. Windhorst, what did this tell you about the Bucks, especially given they'll be without Bobby Portis for the foreseeable future?
Yeah, this is a nice quality win for them. The Clippers were playing really well. Even though Bobby Portis had 6 guys in double figures, and Kevin Porter Jr., the guy that actually got from the Clippers in the trade deadline, had a nice impactful game with this one. Also, Brook Lopez was huge. He's a big guy with less back behind him.
Milwaukee looking to climb up the Eastern standings here in Austin. De'Aaron Fox took over Kevin Durant's Texas homecoming to beat the Suns. Venus, they've lost 7 of 8 here. Are they now looking for an identity?
They're dead very tall grass. And watching Mike Budenholzer yesterday after the game, he looked defeated, and I felt sorry for him because he's searching. He's trying to find answers to solve these problems. And guys, a veteran team, guys is just not stepping up to and rising up to the occasion.
Well, they're now 2 full games back from 10th place, from Austin to Philadelphia, where we may be witnessing the end of the process, at least for the season. It was Sixers' first game after the All-Star break. It did not go like they geared up. Philly dropped 6 straight games, crushing double-digit losses to the Celtics. They're now 7-7 with Maxey and Paul George in the lineup. And Joel, he did not pull back after the Sixers lost here. Take a listen.
Here's MP.
Hunter the screen. Here's MP taking it inside.
Clock at 6.
It's not the way I'm playing right now. And he sucks, but I believe.
Here's the 3.
The
Thunder pull it in.
I'll be, to fix the problem, and then I'll be back on that level.
And MP with the rebound.
To have enforcement
They just can't rely on him to miss those.
Now, welcome in our reporter covering the 76ers, Tim Bontemps. Tim, you were at this game in the locker room after this loss to the Sixers. Why did last night feel like maybe more than just one loss?
9 for 13 so far.
Like you said, this has been a season full of losses, so you wonder why did this one stand out? Well, a couple things. One, you just saw Joel in that clip talk about needing to fix the problem, get back to the player he was before, right? There's a pretty obvious leaning towards having a procedure of some kind on that knee, that troublesome left knee that's been bothering him since he hurt it about a year ago in Golden State when Jonathan Kuminga accidentally fell on his leg, to get back to the player that at that point was averaging more than a point per minute, something that hadn't happened since Will Chamberlain did it 60 years ago, right? We're talking about Joel Embiid looking like he could win another MVP award. Now we're talking about him going 3 for 9 in this game last night. And by the way, this was after having 9 or 10 days off with the All-Star break, not playing the game before the All-Star break in Brooklyn. Like, this is the time when you would think him coming out of that game, he would feel as good as he's going to feel going forward. The fact that he didn't have the burst, he didn't look good, you obviously saw from the way he answered that question, he was despondent after that game. And for a season that's gone as badly as it could on every level for Philadelphia, I think that just summed up how, at this point, with 27 games to go or so, you have to, basically, to me, write off any chance of this Sixers team having any sort of run down the stretch here, because it just feels like one way or the other, this thing is dead on arrival in terms of them having any chance of not only making any kind of playoff run, but even getting to the playoffs.
So, Park, is it time to call it the 76ers season?
Back to MP.
What is fixing the problem?
The word he didn't use was surgery. However, Lisa Salters did report, and I haven't seen any refutes to that reporting, and I've heard some more things, that surgery will be needed to fix it. He did not use that word, but he said it sounded
No, and I get it. I mean, there is surgery. What is he fixing? We know it's something with his knee, and is he going to be okay when he does return next season? Because this has been the path. Here's the thing. Is this season over? Absolutely. All right?
what the 76ers need to do, they need to fix the problem overall. They need to get everybody out of there except for Tyrese Maxey. When I say everybody, clean house. They get the Windex, get the Fabuloso, clean house. Clean house. Start with Tyrese Maxey because this is what ended up happening in the league. When you play in cities and you have other teams, maybe baseball, football, and those teams start to having success.
Like the Eagles.
Like the Eagles winning the Super Bowl. All of a sudden, you come on the clock and the pressure comes on you even more. I had that experience in Boston with the Red Sox, with the Patriots. Again, yes, shut them down. Yes, this season is over. But then when you get to the get to the offseason, start building around Tyrese Maxey and clean up.
But that's way easier said than done, Brian.
Yeah, look, there's two things confronting the Sixers right now. One is they have 4 years and over $200 million invested in Joel Embiid, and so they need to make sure that he gets right. They can't trade him with that contract and him playing like this. So they've got to make an evaluation of how to get him feeling better. That's no matter where they are in the standings, that's what you got to do. The second thing is this. Their draft pick goes to the Oklahoma City Thunder unless it falls in the top 6, okay? Right now, they are tied with Brooklyn for 6. They are 6 and 7. One of them could go either way. They play Brooklyn tomorrow. They kind of need to decide, what are we doing here? They probably need to lose that game. Because if Joel can't play well, they're not going to make a run. And if you finish 7th, you have a 65% chance of losing your pick. If you finish 5th, which is not out of the realm of possibility, they're 3 games ahead of the Raptors, and they play the Raptors 2 more times, you got a 64% chance of keeping your pick. So the Embiid situation and the reality with their draft pick are right on the plate in front of them. They got to make a decision on what to do now.
I don't think anybody foresaw Joel Embiid playing 57 games over the last 2 seasons. But when they put this team together, when they brought in Paul George, when they emboldened Tyrese Maxey, the idea was, and Paul George to Buncombe came straight out and said it, so did Joel Embiid, the idea was for him to be able to take games off. Not this many games, but take some off because the roster is going to be able to support him so that he could be healthy for the postseason. It has gone completely differently than that, and part of it is also the play of Paul George. What have you seen there?
It looked like they had, at the time, the best big 3 in the league. Now, as you said, they've only played 14 games together this season, going 7 and 7. I believe they've gone 1 and 6 in their last 7 together after a hot start. But Paul George himself said that Chop Schreiner's report before the All-Star break that he's been getting injections to play recently was accurate after last night's game, and that he's trying to gut through and give this team whatever he can. But obviously, whatever he's been able to give them has not been to the level they expected. And that really underscores everything that's happened with this Sixers team going back to the start of the year. And look, like you said, Malika, back in October, I was with the team in training camp. They talked about the fact that they were going to have this plan to get these guys through the season, to be ready for the playoffs, to make a run. And not only did they not make it to the playoffs, they didn't make it to the start of the new year before this thing was off the rails. And now we're sitting here at the start of the All-Star break with a third of the season left to go, correctly talking about whether they should try to keep their top 6 protected pick as opposed to trying to make the playoffs. That shows you how completely disastrously the season has gone. It's been a bottom 1% season so far, and it certainly doesn't look after last night like it's getting better anytime soon.
Brian, have you heard anything real quick before we move on whether or not the Sixers are going to make that decision? I mean, they're getting perilously close to getting in to losing that pick if they don't make a decision here.
Well, their position has been that they are not looking at that they are trying to get themselves healthy and get everybody playing well and get into the plane and make a run. But they've lost 8 of 10, 6 in a row, and the decision's kind of being made for them.
Well, the Sixers, they're not the only East contender dealing with adversity, although it looks a little bit different over in New York. The Knicks are set to face the Cavaliers tonight on ESPN. OG Anunoby here, his status is in question. Josh Hart is going to miss his 2nd straight game with a knee injury. So, Tim, how big of a test is it for tonight's game that the Knicks have here?
Well, it's not just tonight, Malika. They have the Cavs tonight. They have the Boston Celtics in Boston Sunday afternoon, also on our air. They've got the Memphis Grizzlies next week. They've got a string of games here against elite opponents. And this is a Knicks team that so far this season is 0-3 against the Cavs and Celtics, was absolutely demolished the 2 times they played Boston this year, losing by a combined 50 points. And now they have to go into these games with, as you said, Josh Hart dealing with this tendinopathy issue in his knee. OG Anunoby, like you said, we'll see if he finally comes back tonight after missing the last few weeks after suffering a toe injury against the Lakers. Mitchell Robinson still is yet to make his season debut. And for as well as the Knicks have played, Malika, their depth issues were certainly something we looked at going back to when they made the Karl-Anthony Towns trade. And as you see here on the screen, they have the toughest remaining schedule in the Eastern Conference. And right now they're pretty much locked into that third seed. And that means that to make it to the NBA Finals, which the Knicks have not done in 30 years, they not only would have to beat the Celtics potentially in the second round, they'd also have to beat the Cavaliers in the conference finals. And look, there's even a chance they might have to play the Milwaukee Bucks in the first round now that this Bobby Portis suspension has not come off the most of the season. So very difficult road ahead for the Knicks, and we'll see what happens this weekend.
Well, we're going to learn a lot about Tom Thibodeau, right? And how he uses his
Brian
bench.
Anderson here,
We
joined
talked
by our
about Bruce
analysts, Hall of
McBride,
Famers Grant
having a
Hill
great
and Doris
game
Burke,
last
plus
night
reporting from
as
the
a starter.
sidelines.
Also, if you're the Knicks,
And certainly on paper,
want the
this
third
game is
seed on the
something of a
second seed,
mismatch,
do you
Doris.
not want to
Yes,
ball?
it is,
Do
but
you
it's
not want to ball in the
dangerous
ball
when one
out
team
to
is
maybe,
expected to win by
play the
a large
Pacers or
margin.
whoever in the first
Because
round and then get a shot at
human
playing the
nature
Cavs the second
can't
round?
skip steps.
If I'm
These
the
are still
Knicks,
professional
I would try to
basketball
get them in 4 or
players.
5 games so that I
That
can
underdog
look
can be a
at
real dog.
the Cavs in the second round and then the
Now here's
defending
Brunson.
champs in the first in the conference finals.
You don't want to anger the basketball powers that be. That's all I'm saying. Sometimes that game can get a little bit tricky. Big weekend for New York. Tim Bontemps, thank you so much for joining us here on NBA Today.
The Wizards. And it's Brunson with the rebound.
It seemed like he changed his mind during the layup, tried to pull off another shot, and choked.
It's Bridges on the wing. Outside Anunoby. Just 4 to shoot. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. Bridges misses. And just over a minute played here to start the game. Well, it was a tough season for the Washington Wizards, Grant. A franchise low 15 wins.
NBA started with trading away their star, Bradley Beal, before the season. But I like their new direction, prioritizing the future and developing talent.
It's good on the putback.
And those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
Floats one up. And that one's good for Brunson.
This is what makes Jalen Brunson special. You've got to knock down contested shots. Mr. Brunson up to the task.
Off glass.
Here's Sarr. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
I really spoke with Tom Thibodeau. I talked with him about how he's approaching matching up with Jordan Poole tonight. He said to make sure we don't lose him on defense. We have to talk and we have to know where he is. He expects his team to be very active and talking here tonight. Guys.
And Allie, thanks. Here's Poole. The shot that time, not on target. And some solid defense from Towns. Pass to Anunoby. And here's Hart. Left side Brunson. Back to Towns. Oh, George with a steal. Poole outside. Oh, nice D from Anunoby.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
Right, he stays connected and great timing on the contest.
Those are all good teams right
Now
there,
here's
buddy.
Bridges.
That's why they're at the top.
And a foul call on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Win number 40 against
And Mikal
16
Bridges,
losses.
still one of the better wing defenders in the league, Grant.
Yeah, he's so great at pestering a shooter. Good lateral movement and wingspan makes him hard to get around. He might not be the best in the league, but he is well above
He seems
average.
clear of the drywall screws.
Well, Doris, since he was traded out of Phoenix, Mikal Bridges' scoring numbers have skyrocketed. Why is that?
Well, number one, he's worked hard to develop his skill on the offensive end. He came in as a 3 and D guy, but what he's proven is he can handle the basketball, he can initiate action. You love the work ethic that went into that.
Halliburton, John Morant, ready to go. You're ready to go.
And so it's Poole who brings up the ball for Washington. They trail by 3. Pass to Sarr. Outside Koulibaly. Back to Poole.
Miles Turner was 0 for 4 in the first quarter.
Shot clock at 5. Over Towns. Towns wide left.
This has not been his best quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
You know, some threes look better than others, and Brunson's lefty stroke from three is a beautiful thing. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the
It's going to be Washington's ball. So New York going with almost an entirely new group here.
87-67 at that point. Jerry Jackson also makes a three.
And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played.
For a couple and one.
And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
Well, Grant, all the high hopes Knicks fans have had in recent years have finally come to fruition.
It really was good to see the Knicks have a great campaign last year. From the players to the coaches to the front office and the fans. They've pressed all the right buttons.
Brogdon from outside. Chua with the rebound. The Knicks with the lead. Outside Payne. And it's Cole with the rebound. Left side Brogdon. Pass to Poole. Takes a three. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Huge putback. This guy plays with so much energy.
I don't know anybody that goes after the boards harder.
This is, in my opinion, this is the best
Right
thing that you can talk.
Now here's Towns. 6 on the shot clock. They can't stop the run with that one.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so if he misses a chippy, that's tough to take.
It's a 50 to 48
for three.
Going to the third quarter.
New York with a rebound. Outside McBride. Shoots. No good on the buzzer beater. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. It's the Wizards up one. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2.
Garland again for three. Unless you look at Luka
and if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. All right, let's quickly break down the game and what we've seen so far from the Wizards, guys.
Well, coming into tonight, maybe you thought they were going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Nope, that's not the case.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
For three. Kispert grabs a miss. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Strong play, VA. Not sure what got into him. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Now here's Middleton.
33% again, and they won 5 in a row and 9 of their last 10. He's talking about Cleveland over Boston. Boston's got the shit.
And that comes off the assist by Middleton.
What do you make it?
The clever floater, right? Marcus Smart putting the right amount of touch on what is really a tough shot.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Alex.
Very missing piece of game. Coach Tom Thibodeau said, "We pride ourselves on having a tight shell. We've got great rim protection, guys who take charges and are aggressive on the ball. Guys, great defense has always been Tim's MO."
Nothing has changed now. Thanks, Allie. And there's the screen. Here's Middleton. Unloads from 13.
I'm just worried about the postseason. And what you say the weight has changed.
That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2. Well, Grant, as you always say, in the playoffs, you need a player who can score in isolation.
That's true, BA. And in a 7-game series, defense is disrupt your set offense. If your stars can go mano-a-mano and create something out of nothing, that's often the best you can get.
So I really don't know. There's certain games you look at. I thought it was interesting.
Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Poole outside. A clear look for Holmes. Washington again can't hit.
All by himself, trying to step up. He's got to be frustrated with the miss.
Outside Anunoby. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's on Corey Kispert.
OG Anunoby is tremendously athletic, and when he plays with this level of aggression, it's hard not to foul him.
And now they lead as the free throw drops in for him. Doris, OG Anunoby helped the Raptors so much on their title run in 2019.
Yeah, the hard part is he was never able to suit up for the NBA Finals. To get through the season and then have an injury at that point, heartbreaking for a player. But consider, he's the first UK-born player to win an NBA title, and that cannot be taken away.
And that one's good. Middleton.
Now, if you're the defense, you can't allow Middleton to heat up out there. I mean, he can be so efficient from long range.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. The Wizards making a switch here. New York trailing. Brunson taking his time here. Pass to McBride. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
How about that well-timed drop-off? Jalen Brunson just knows where to put the basketball.
Now here's Holmes. Achua defending. And stolen by Brunson. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Bridges outside. Out to the wing. To the middle. Here's Hart. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. All right, Graham, what do you think about Jordan Poole's nickname, the Pool Party?
Oh, it's very apt, right? Because when he's on, everyone is having a good time. But it also speaks to his relaxed attitude. He's out there to shoot and have fun while doing it.
Now here's Brunson. Back to McBride. Three-pointer, Bridges. Kispert grabs a miss. Washington trailing. Here's Poole. Poole work in the interior.
Another lead change. Give these teams credit. They're really fighting it out.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
Back to Bridges. Outside Brunson. Off target with the 3. 1:16 left to play in the first half. And he throws it down with one hand.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Lets it fly. Oh, the shot no good by Kispert. Outside Brunson. Outside Hart. Left side McBride. Back to Hart. The 3 is up. Drills it from deep. Hart's got 5 now.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
Poole. Poole slashing inside.
If the defender is giving him that much space, the points are inevitable.
Here's Brunson. Count it. His 3rd and 5 attempts.
Yeah, don't let Brunson's size fool you. This guy operates consistently on the interior.
And so it's Poole who brings up the ball for the Washington Wizards. And that's up and in. 5 for 12 in this game.
Well, everyone's seeking those high percentage looks in the restricted area. Nicely done there.
And here's Brunson. That'll count. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. It's the Wizards. They lead by 2. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. And New York has possession. And Grant, when you play the Wizards, you better be ready to run.
BA, they like to speed you up. They force you to play at their pace. And on the flip side, that gives you open floor opportunities as well.
Pass to Coulibaly. They set the pick. Here's Poole. Now George. Back to Poole. 5 to shoot. Here's Sarr. Shoots over Bridges. And again, it's Washington converting.
If that jumper could become a consistent option for Sarr, he's going to be a dangerous player in this league.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jordan Poole. That's his first foul. Here's Brunson. He's got 7. Pass to Towns for 3. Rebound by the Wizards.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Oh, and Towns with the block.
Outstanding anticipation from Cat right there. He sends that thing back to another zip code.
That's just perfect execution. Nice job hustling, and as a result, he gets rewarded with the bucket.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Pass to Middleton. Offensive rebound. It's Middleton on the wing. And stolen by Brunson. Hart with it. He's got 5. And it's powered home by Towns.
Oh, Mr. Towns can hurt you from anywhere, and that includes putting it on your head.
Doris, how about the evolution of Jalen Brunson's career from role player to star player?
Yeah, B.A., he begins his career as a backup point guard to the great Luka Doncic. But when given an opportunity to thrive without Luka in the playoffs, he did just that. Then he gets his own team and takes his game to an MVP level. Incredible evolution.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Jalen Brunson's craft sets him apart. He said, quote, "I've always played with my instincts and tried to see the game a couple plays ahead. As I've gotten older, that part of my game has gotten wiser and better, but I'm still learning." Ryan, that's a scary thought for the rest of the league.
He's already plenty dangerous, Allie. And here we go, the Knicks in transition. Offensive board. Middleton outside. Here's Sarr. That's good. And so Middleton with the assist. Sarr's got 6.
You know, Sarr established himself in the paint and took advantage of what they gave him.
It's stolen by Poole. 11 feet out. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
New York trailing. Towns outside. Outside Anunoby. And again, the Knicks missing.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
And the Wizards making a change here. Here's Smart. Hart pulls it in. And there's 1:38 left in the third quarter of the game. And here's Brunson from the arc. And again, the Knicks missing.
He is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight.
And that one's good. Koulibaly. That was a prayer. All luck getting that one to go.
Doris, how about the emergence of Jalen Brunson? The Knicks got him as a free agent.
B.A., it's incredible because the Knicks, when they signed him back in the summer of 2022, many voices were out there saying it's an overpay, you paid Jalen too much. Well, guess what? All NBA performer, and that contract looks like a bargain.
Every time I